What if I told you that your name isn't just a collection of sounds, but a sacred code that holds the keys to your destiny? What if every time it's spoken, by you or by someone else, an invisible vibration is released into the universe, quietly shaping the fabric of your reality? Sounds a little mystical? Then get ready, because what you're about to discover in this video might forever change the way you see yourself and the sound by which you are called. Since the dawn of humanity, names have been treated with reverence, mystery, and awe. They weren't just a way to identify someone. They were incantations, portals, symbols of power. Kings, emperors, shamans, and prophets, all of them at some point changed their names as a way to redefine their fate. In ancient civilizations, the act of naming someone was wrapped in sacred ritual because it was believed that the right name could attract divine blessings, while the wrong one could invite inevitable misfortune. In fairy tales and ancient folklore, there's a theme that keeps showing up. Whoever knows your true name holds power over your soul. But why does this pattern repeat across so many cultures, eras, and traditions? Could it be that the name you carry isn't just an arbitrary label, but a unique vibration, a sonic frequency that tunes your soul to the flow of reality? In this video, we're going to dive deep into the hidden layers of that truth. You'll discover that your name holds an esoteric power long forgotten, and that by awakening this awareness, you can begin to reprogram your energy, reshape your identity, and even realign your life path. We'll explore ancient traditions that understood the sacred nature of names. We'll uncover the invisible forces behind every syllable you speak. And most importantly, we'll show you how to use the power of your own name as a tool for alignment, expansion, and personal transformation. You're about to see your name through new eyes, the eyes of your soul. Since time immemorial, names have carried far more than just practical function. They are living symbols, shaped by intention, vibration, and destiny. In ancient Egyptian civilization, for example, there was a belief that the human soul was made up of multiple aspects, and one of the most sacred of them was the Ren, the true name. To know someone's Ren was like holding the key to that person's spiritual essence. And to erase that name from history was to condemn them to eternal oblivion. The pharaohs knew this. That's why they ordered their names to be engraved into temples, obelisks, and monuments. They believed that as long as the name remained carved in stone, their soul would never be forgotten, would never cease to exist. But there was a darker side to this belief. If an enemy wanted to completely destroy someone, they didn't need to win the war. They just needed to erase that person's name from sacred walls. Scraping a name off the stone was the same as wiping their soul from time itself. This obsession with names was no accident. They knew a name is more than just a sound. It is an energetic seal, a spiritual imprint, an anchor between the seen and the unseen. Did you know that in some traditions, your name was never and could never be chosen by chance? In Hinduism and the Vedic traditions, for example, names are chosen based on the nakshatras, the lunar constellations active at the exact moment of birth. It's believed that this careful choice connects the individual to their cosmic path, allowing the soul to flow in perfect harmony with the movement of the universe. But this wisdom isn't exclusive to the East. Indigenous traditions around the world also preserve this deep understanding. Naming ceremonies are held as sacred rituals where elders and shamans receive or channel the name that best represents the spiritual essence of the new life. These ancient rites share one core belief. The right name is a soul calling, a code that reveals not only who you are, but who you're meant to become. And it doesn't stop there. The Bible itself is filled with stories where a change of name marks a major turning point in someone's spiritual journey. Abram became Abraham when he stepped into his role as the father of nations. Sarai became Sarah in a covenant of fertility and purpose. Jacob was renamed Israel after wrestling with the divine and being transformed. And Simon became Peter, the rock upon which the church would be built. Each new identity wasn't just a new sound. It was a new destiny being activated, a realignment with the higher plan, and this pattern repeats itself in the shadows and secrets of mystical schools, initiatic names, and hidden formulas. In occult traditions, it's common for initiates to adopt new names upon reaching certain levels of consciousness. It's like shedding old skin, like being reborn into a more authentic, awakened, and empowered version of yourself. In Kabbalah, this practice goes even deeper. Each letter of the Hebrew alphabet is seen as a channel of cosmic energy. A name, then, isn't just a word. It's a sacred formula, a spiritual equation, a mirror of the soul, and altering even a single letter can shift a person's entire energetic frequency. The secret language of names. This idea also resonates in numerology, where each letter corresponds to a specific number. And when these numbers are added together, they reveal hidden patterns about a person's mission, character, challenges, and potential. Many people, after understanding this secret language, choose to adjust the spelling of their names, or even adopt a completely new one in search of harmony with higher frequencies. And before you think this is something that only belongs to the esoteric world, names shape reality. Look at the modern world. Artists, writers, spiritual leaders, influencers. How many of them have adopted different names? Why? Because a name shapes perception. Not just how others see you, but more importantly, how you see yourself. Your name echoes in your choices, your inner thoughts, your moments of doubt and breakthrough. It's the name you sign, speak, write, and carry with you. So the real question is your name in resonance with your essence? Does it truly represent who you are, or just who you've been up until now? And even more importantly, if each time your name is spoken, a vibration is activated. What kind of energy are you allowing to repeat itself? Maybe it's no longer about asking, "What is my name?" but instead, "What energy does it carry? And what do I want it to begin manifesting?" The vibrational signature. The sound that shapes who you are. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine that everything in the universe is vibrating. From the silent echo of planets spinning in their orbits to the invisible rhythm of your own heartbeat, everything vibrates, everything pulses, everything sings itself into existence. And your name is a singular melody. A unique vibrational signature woven into the fabric of time and space, every time it's whispered, shouted, or even thought. And this isn't just a spiritual concept. Modern science is beginning to recognize the transformative power of sound and vibration. Through cymatics, science has shown something extraordinary. Sound has the power to shape physical matter. Specific sound waves create intricate geometric patterns, sacred forms that emerge spontaneously when certain frequencies are played. Now, stop and think. If a single sound can reorganize particles, what is the vibration of your name doing to your energy field? When the name vibrates within you, have you ever noticed how different names carry completely different energies? Alexander carries a noble, expansive weight. Leo vibrates with courage and warmth. Sophia sounds like wisdom. Raven evokes mystery. It's no coincidence. Every name emits a specific frequency, a sound that interacts with the consciousness of both the one who carries it and the one who speaks it. And the most curious part, your name is the most repeated sound of your entire life. It's echoed since childhood, spoken by your parents, your teachers, your friends, by lovers, and even by enemies. And with every repetition, it reaffirms an energetic identity. It shapes you, it anchors you, but with what kind of energy? The tone behind the sound. How was your name spoken when you were a child? Was it said with love, with care, with pride, with presence? Or was it spoken in tones of criticism, hurry, or pressure? These tones and the emotion behind them become etched deep within the psyche, as if each time your name is called, it reinforces an invisible command. You are loved. You are not enough. You need to please. You are light. You are a burden. Each variation doesn't just shape your self-esteem, it shapes the choices you make in life. That's why in many esoteric traditions, names are seen as vibrational anchors. They connect you to a specific frequency. And when someone begins to awaken spiritually, their old name can start to feel heavy, like tight clothing or a skin that no longer fits. That's why so many seekers, shamans, and spiritual teachers adopt new names, not out of vanity, but for alignment. The new name marks a new state of consciousness. Remember Gautama? He became the Buddha after his enlightenment. The old name simply couldn't contain the energy that had emerged. In mystical orders, initiates are often given secret names, power words that resonate like personal mantras, designed to protect them from dense vibrations and elevate their inner frequency. Can you feel your name? Maybe that's why some names instantly evoke emotion or archetypes. Demi might feel soft, intimate. Gabriel might carry the energy of light, of annunciation. In numerology, every letter holds a number, and the sum of that vibrational sequence reveals deep aspects of your personality, karmic challenges, soul lessons, and even your hidden potential. If you've ever felt disconnected from your own name, as if it no longer represents who you truly are, you're not alone. Many people feel that dissonance, and without even realizing it, they try to correct it instinctively. They use nicknames, abbreviate the spelling, adopt pseudonyms or artistic names. Unconsciously, they're trying to adjust their vibrational signature. But how do you really know if your name is still serving you? And if it isn't, is there a way to reclaim it, to transform it, to align it with the life you're meant to live? Maybe, just maybe, the answer will reveal itself the next time you hear someone say your name out loud. Listen closely. So how does that vibration make you feel? The alchemy of sound and symbol. Now that you understand your name is more than just a label, that it's a living frequency silently shaping your identity, let's go deeper. After all, how exactly does your name influence your subconscious, your relationships, even your destiny? The invisible echo of your name. Every time someone speaks your name, something invisible happens. It's not just sound floating through the air. It's a vibration that penetrates your subconscious like a ripple falling into a deep, silent ocean within you. Each call, each whisper, each repetition is a stone cast into those waters. And the ripples it creates shape the tides of your inner world. Neuro-linguistic studies have shown that hearing your own name activates specific regions of the brain, areas linked to identity, emotion, and personal value. That means your name is constantly reinforcing an internal narrative, even when you're not aware of it. And that narrative can be either liberating or limiting. How others hear your name doesn't just influence how you see yourself, it also shapes how the world sees you. Research has shown that even a slight change in a name can completely shift the first impression someone has of you. Some names evoke trust, others spark curiosity, or even doubt. It's as if every name carries an unconscious archetype, an invisible code that speaks between the lines of human interaction. And in societies where names are tied to background, culture, or social status, that vibration can affect your opportunities, your relationships, and even how you're treated on a daily basis. The hidden vibration of letters, but the mystery goes even deeper. In numerology, each letter of the alphabet holds a specific numerical vibration. Together, the letters in your name create a subtle code, a vibrational map that reveals your personality traits, soul challenges, and karmic lessons. In Pythagorean numerology, for example, A1, B2, C3, all the way to Z26. By adding the numbers that correspond to the letters in your full name and reducing them to a single digit, you uncover your destiny number, a frequency that speaks of the soul mission you chose before you were born. A name that reduces to 5 reveals freedom, movement, and adventurous spirit. A name that vibrates to 7 holds introspection, wisdom, and deep spiritual connection. Each number carries an essence, a quiet guidance that leads your steps, even in moments when you feel lost. Refining the vibration, the power of subtle shifts. If you've ever felt like your name just doesn't match who you are on the inside, it might be a sign of vibrational misalignment. Many people feel this disconnect without knowing why, and instinctively try to adjust it. They alter the spelling, shorten it, use nicknames or stage names. Unconsciously, they're trying to refine their vibrational signature to something that feels more true. In esoteric practice, spiritual masters and numerologists often recommend subtle name modifications, a single added letter, a shifted vowel, to harmonize the name's energy with the higher self. And this isn't just a modern trend. Transformation through the name. Throughout history, those who rebirthed themselves often changed their names. Malcolm Little became Malcolm X, reclaiming ancestral identity and mission. Cassius Clay transformed into Muhammad Ali, stepping into a higher spiritual vibration. Mark Sinclair became Vin Diesel, evoking power and presence. These name changes weren't just symbolic, they were catalysts of transformation. Even ordinary people feel this call. After trauma, deep transitions, or awakenings, many choose new names as sacred beginnings. Others prefer a more subtle route. They adopt powerful nicknames, use initials with intention, or embrace spiritual names in moments of meditation and self-discovery. Awakening, inner power, practices to harmonize your name. Now that you understand the subtle and profound energy of your name, how can you use this awareness to create a more aligned and empowered life? Here are some transformative practices. Trust. Discover the hidden energy in your name. Say your name out loud, feel it. Does it flow lightly or does it weigh on your lips? Notice how others pronounce it. With affection, respect, or discomfort. Explore your personal numerology. Is your name's number in harmony with your dreams, your essence, your soul mission? If something feels off, it may be time to refine your energetic signature. Name purification ritual. If your name has ever been tied to pain, criticism, or mockery, it may have absorbed those vibrations. Try this simple ritual. Write your full name on a piece of paper, hold a bowl of water, or place the paper on a plate with salt. Say your name out loud with intention, followed by an affirmation. Like, I cleanse my name of all negative energy. My name now carries only light, power, and truth. Burn the paper carefully or dissolve the salt in the water, visualizing old energies being released. Then, repeat your name with love and clear intention, anchoring its renewed vibration. Strengthening the energy of your name. Do you sense your name holds more potential? Here are ways to amplify its power. Adjust the pronunciation. Different tones create different resonances. Change the spelling. A single added or removed letter can shift the entire frequency. Adopt a symbolic name in sacred spaces. Use it for meditation, rituals, or affirmations. Write your name in a journal, followed by powerful phrases like, I call myself with pride. My name is my light. I activate my power every time I speak my name. Visualize your name written in golden light above your head like a sacred seal. Choose a new name or vibrational alter ego. If your current name feels like an echo of an old self, perhaps it's time to choose a name that aligns with your present essence. You don't have to change it legally. It can be a spiritual name, an artistic name, or a personal vibrational alias. Ask yourself, what name resonates with who I truly am? Which name activates the energy I want to embody? Am I ready for a new energetic identity? When a name is chosen with sacred intention, it becomes a portal of transformation. The hidden power of your name. Your name is one of the most powerful sounds in your entire existence, more than just a string of letters. It's a vibrational code, a whisper that echoes through the universe and silently shapes who you are. Whether you choose to keep it, adjust it, or completely reinvent it, what matters most is owning it with intention. Speak it with presence. Infuse it with purpose. Let it become a true reflection of your highest self. Because on your journey of awakening, one sacred truth must be remembered. Your name is not just a word, it's an energetic signature, a secret key, capable of unlocking forgotten dimensions of your consciousness and aligning your vibration with the reality you're co-creating. Every time your name is spoken, written, or even thought of, invisible waves are sent out into the cosmos. They echo, reinforcing who you believe you are, and also who you are becoming. From the ancient Egyptians, who protected their sacred names to ensure spiritual immortality, to the ancestral rituals where names were chosen to match the soul with the stars, humanity has always known a name holds power. But now the question comes back to you. Is your name serving your highest purpose? If the answer is yes, then embrace it with awareness, speak it with confidence, use it as a symbol of light. Let it be your vibrational anchor, keeping you aligned with your purest essence. But if, on the other hand, it feels like an echo of your old self, if it carries the weight of what no longer belongs to you, or if it simply doesn't reflect who you are today, then know this: you now have the tools to transform it. Through a cleansing ritual, a subtle shift in pronunciation, or even by choosing a new name, symbolic, sacred, aligned. You can rewrite your frequency. You can be reborn in sound. In the next few days, just observe. How does your name sound when others say it? How does it resonate within you? Does it expand your presence or limit your expression? If something feels out of tune, adjust it with courage, refine it with intention, choose again if needed. Because in the end, a name is not a label, it's a living vibration. And when you own it with truth, it becomes a tool for transformation, a portal of power that leads you straight to the most free, authentic, and luminous version of yourself. And now, I ask you, what will you do with the hidden power of your name? If this message stirred something deep inside you, share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever felt like your name no longer fits who you are? Have you thought about changing it for spiritual, emotional, or intuitive reasons? Let's continue this conversation. There's space here for all stories, especially the ones still being written. And always remember, stay aligned. Stay empowered, and never stop seeking the hidden truths. Now, as we reach the end of this revealing expedition, I want to express my deepest gratitude to you for staying with us until the end. Your dedication and curiosity are the fuel that drives us to explore, demystify, and share these intriguing stories. I want to share something special with you. As a fan of the Map of Higher Self channel, you are about to embark on a unique journey of self-discovery and mental formation. I present to you the Map of Higher Self, a revolutionary ebook that will redefine your mental reality. As the creator of this content and leader of the Map of Higher Self channel, I'm sharing my deepest experiences and valuable lessons with you. Each chapter of this ebook is a reflection of my journey, filled with practical lessons I've lived and transformed into wisdom. Don't miss this opportunity to transform your life. Click the link in the pinned comment and start your journey towards self-knowledge and positivity today. Imagine yourself for a moment as one of the ancient explorers who ventured into unknown territories, guided only by the flame of curiosity and the thirst for knowledge. Every piece of information, every symbol deciphered, is like a map leading us deeper into the labyrinth of the unknown. And just like those explorers, you too are now a little closer to the truth, carrying with you a new understanding of the forces that shape our world. Your presence here is not just a personal achievement, but a valuable contribution to a vibrant community of curious and knowledge-seeking individuals. Every view, every comment, every like is a step we take together toward a deeper and collective understanding. You are not just a spectator, you are a partner in this journey of discovery. So, as we close this chapter, I invite you to reflect on today's revelations and prepare for the next steps. We will continue unraveling secrets, questioning established truths, and exploring the mysteries around us. Your participation is essential, not just for the growth of this channel, but for the expansion of our horizon of knowledge. Until the next discovery. And remember, the real power lies in questioning and understanding what is beyond the visible. And before you go, don't miss these 2 videos I've selected especially for you. They're packed with deep knowledge and fascinating discoveries that you'll love. Click on one of them and continue your journey of self-discovery and the pursuit of wisdom with the amazing content our channel has to offer.